let us consider this is a container filled with water. So one flask of mass, so this is a solid glass flask, half filled water is floating on the water. Okay, so mass of the flask is given m 390 gram, and internal volume, small v, let's say, is 500 cc. So this is for the flask and it is half filled water. So as it is floating, it will have an outward buoyancy as it is floating, and as it is floating, this outward buoyancy will balance the weight of that flask and the water inside that flask. So these two weight will be balanced by outward buoyancy, and this is Archimedes principle. So let's consider the external volume of flask, capital V. Okay, so buoyancy will be V into density of water. So this is density of water as it is floating on the water. So this is also water, and inside the flask is also water. Density of the flask into G. So buoyancy is the amount of the water exerted by this flask multiplied by gravitational acceleration, means the amount of water weight will be the buoyancy on that flask, and this is Archimedes principle. So buoyancy is V into G. So this is the buoyancy, and this buoyancy will balance the mass of the weight of the water. Mass is given mg plus the weight of the water inside the flask. So this water is inside the flask. Okay, and it is half filled, so it will be 500 by 2. This will be the volume. Density of the water is 1, and G, so this will be the weight. So from this equation we get m, put the value of m 390, it is given, plus 250, it is coming 640. So this is external volume. External volume is capital V. So external volume is capital V, and external volume is coming 640. So the internal volume is given 500. So now the volume of the mass of the flask, means actual volume. Let's put actual volume of flask. 640 minus 500 is 140. Okay, so this is the external volume, this is the internal volume, then actual volume you'll get this one. Now mass is given 390, it is already given. So density of flask will be M by V 390 by 140. So it is coming somewhere 2.78. So approximately it is coming 2.8, and this is the answer.